September the 18th, 2014, a date with destiny for Scotland, the day when these campaigners hope its people decide to vote yes to independence. But in a recent poll, only 14% of those questioned thought they knew enough to make a decision either way. And that's unlikely to change anytime soon.
I think Scottish people are going to go to the polls next year still not knowing an awful lot of stuff which is important, because the outcome in terms of taxation, the debt, exactly what will happen to the allocation of assets between the UK and Scotland will come about as a result of a negotiation between the Scottish government and the UK government. That is not stuff that will be known come next year.
At the moment, polls suggest Scotland will decide to remain within the UK. A recent TNSB-RMB survey found that 44% of those questioned plan to vote no to independence, 25% yes. But interestingly, the undecideds were at 31%, suggesting that Alex Salmond's task might be tough, but not impossible.
There are a number of reasons which make a vanilla campaign, if you like, a good idea. It doesn't put off cautious voters. It allows for people to imagine their own version of what independence will be like. And also, crucially, that it allows for the Yes campaign to take advantage of any mistakes by the No campaign. In other words, the Yes campaign aren't out there with kind of big ideas. They're just waiting for the No campaign to trip up.
One thing we do know is that whatever happens next September, Scotland will be getting more power. From 2016, a separate income tax regime will come into force, giving the Scottish Parliament control over billions of pounds of revenue. What we don't know for sure yet is how the alternative would pan out.
There are clearly issues that would be raised by independence, by a yes vote. Issues about how the national debt is allocated, what the currency will look like, how an independent Scotland would balance the books, because it would have a bigger job to do in terms of balancing the books, even than the Whitehall, the UK government, has to do. Those are really big issues that Scottish government would have to face, on top of whatever negotiation it had to have with the UK government.
The Scottish Government's White Paper on Independence, due to be published in just a few weeks, should fill in some of the blanks. But how Scotland actually votes in September may still be determined by what it feels rather than what it knows.